Do you know what we're doing?
Fuck yeah.
Fantastic.
Hi, my name is Rick from Strom, and this is Supportmax Neuro. Supportmax Neuro kind of created a category within the supplement world. It's a product that initially I used to make myself out of the various raw ingredients to kind of help me manage my stresses. I suppose at the time I was transitioning from being a bodybuilder into being a businessman. I was never very good at being a bodybuilder. I think I'm slightly better at doing business. And it fulfilled a couple of needs for me. So it helped me think more clearly. It stopped me from overthinking. It helps reduce anxiety, improve my quality of sleep. But also, it can help you be more productive and more focused in the day. And it does this via a few different mechanisms. Primarily, the product's marketed as kind of an anti-stress, anti-anxiety product. It's a cortisol management product. So its primary goal is to lower cortisol. Cortisol is our primary stress hormone. It's elevated by lots and lots of things, from things like fluorescent lights to physical stress, psychological stress, right over onto other things that you might not think about, like excessive caffeine consumption. So as bodybuilders, stress can often be quite elevated, and stress can have a lot of negative effects on a physique. It can help you, it can make you hold water, it can be catabolic, or it is catabolic, and it can prevent you sleeping, which is when you recover. So ideally, once we finish working out, we want to lower cortisol levels as rapidly as we can to start the recovery process from training. There is a posh term for this, enables you to enter a parasympathetic state. I prefer to say helps you chill the fuck out, because that's a much easier, more relatable way of explaining what the product does. There's lots of different ways people take this product, and it does vary a little bit person to person. As long as you take it once a day, you'll get the benefits long term. So I personally take it, I train in the evening, and I take it post-workout. So I get in from training at about 7 or 8, I'll take it around then, and then come 9 or 10 o'clock at night, I'm ready to fall asleep. Other people find it has a much more acute effect on sleep, and they will use it almost immediately before bed. I believe Laz does that. A few people, maybe 10 to 15% of the people who use it, find that actually it helps them be very alert. So they'll generally use it in the morning alongside something like a coffee to help them be more focused and more alert. The reason that it has this kind of broad spectrum of appropriation is because a lot of the ingredients are adaptogenic, so they will have a slightly different effect in your body depending on what's going on at the time. I'll run through the ingredients really quickly. It consists of 1,000 milligrams of choline. Choline is the most abundant phospholipid in the brain, so it helps with the neuron plasticity and signaling between neurons. It's also useful in a variety of other ways within the body. You've got KSM-66 ashwagandha. So KSM-66 ashwagandha has got a whole spectrum of benefits. Oi! 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 Dickhead. If you could not, choline, ashwagandha, as you can see, I need something to help me manage stress because I work with that. Ashwagandha's got a whole host of benefits. The most common thing it's known for is reducing stress and anxiety, and it's very, very good for that. If you go onto examine.com, you can see a whole host of evidence for that. But it has got other benefits in terms of improving VO2 max, endurance, cardiovascular ability. There is talk of it being cardioprotective. Really, really cool ingredient. KSM-66 is the patented version. It's got a proprietary extraction method, and that's the one that the studies are on. You've got phosphatidylserine. Phosphatidylserine, derived from soy, is the only ingredient that the FDA will allow you to legally make the claim lowers cortisol. Now, that might not sound like a big deal, but for the FDA to allow you to legally make a claim about something as important as a hormone or a product's effect on a hormone is a big deal, and it means that there's a body of evidence that proves that beyond reasonable doubt. And then lion's mane. Lion's mane is a mushroom. We don't put lion's manes in the product. We have had people complain in the past about using parts from lions. It's a mushroom, it's not from the animals. And that does a couple of things. It promotes neurogenesis, so it promotes the growth of new neurons in the brain. It can help with recall, so remembering things in short-term memory. And there's lots of long-term benefits potentially around neurogenesis and improving cognitive function. It's very popular as a nootropic. The only difference between the versions are that the capsule version of the product gives you significantly more lion's mane. So the capsule version of the product gives you 1,000 milligrams of lion's mane, which is the amount I'd really like to take. The powder version gives you 500 milligrams. The reason for that difference is just because it tastes like stinky old fish. So you can't put a huge amount in the powder. 500 milligrams is still more than you get in a lot of products. It's still a good clinical dose, but 1,000 milligrams is optimal. So if you're really interested in the benefits of the lion's mane, the capsule might be better for you. For all the other ingredients, they're exactly the same. And then you've got black pepper extract. Black pepper extract is most commonly known for its interaction with the CYP32A enzyme. That's your drug metabolizing enzyme. It inhibits that and allows things to stay in your system longer before they get excreted. There's also an MAOI inhibitor, MAO inhibitor, and that can help with general feelings of well-being. In terms of versions, we've got the capsules. You get 120 capsules, 30 servings for £32. We've got the powder in the 30 servings, so you get the same amount of servings with the capsules or the powder. Again at £32, we've got pineapple, lime or mango, 30 servings, £32. Or in 60 servings, we have mango and pineapple for £55 for 60 servings. We don't currently have a lime in the 60 servings, but it is coming possibly by the time this video drops, depending on how competent Laz is. So that's pretty much everything. I've gone on for far longer than I normally do in these videos, but I think it's because it's such an adaptable product. You can use it in lots and lots of scenarios, and different people use it differently, which is why I've kind of waffled on for longer than I normally would. For me, this is the one thing that when I travel abroad for work, when I go away, whatever I do, this comes with me everywhere I go. Not only for the short-term benefits in terms of managing stress and anxiety and making me feel better, but for the long-term benefits in terms of neurogenesis and potential long-term neural health. It's fucking cracking. So if you like the sound of neuro, but you're on a budget, and I appreciate that some people are, you can get from us patented KSM-66 ashwagandha as a standalone. So we talked about the benefits of it. It helps with stress and anxiety. A lot of people report that it helps with sleep. We sell 120 500 milligram capsules for $19.95. So that's between a 2 and a 4 month supply. Can you do maths like super quick? What does that work out per day? Like a tenner a month at the maximum dosage, 33p a day at the maximum dosage, 16p per day at the half dose. Oh, this. So our patented KSM-66 ashwagandha is just $19.95 for 120 500 milligram caps. I expect you to work that.
Oh, I will, don't worry.